Tonight, tearing down Fortress WA, our state to rejoin the world on February the 5th.
New COVID rules explained, travel, testing, masks and vaccine certificates.
Hospitals at capacity, hundreds of staff still needed, but the Health Minister insists WA will cope with the virus.
Killed by their mother, two young girls who feared what was coming, their final words.
Inside the town shredded by a tornado. The incredible destruction, and tonight the death toll is unclear.
And the controversial lap that decided the F1 champion.
Live from Perth, 7 News with Susanna Carr and Rick Arden.
Good evening and welcome to 7 News. The Fortress is crashing down and Western Australia will head into a new era, learning to live with COVID. As the Health Minister put it, our blissful bubble is about to burst.
Mark McGowan joins us live now. And Premier, the date is so close. Vaccinations are 80%. And if you believe our hospitals can cope, why not just open before Christmas?
Thanks, Sue. So the reason is that the health advice indicates that by waiting to 90% double dose vaccination, we'll save up to 200 lives. And the other point is we're going to, by waiting to 90% double dose vaccination after the school holidays, avoid putting in place all sorts of restrictions and measures and capacity limits and restrictions on how many people can go into the family home and those sorts of things over the Christmas period and over the school holidays. So it's best for health and it's best for the economy and it's best for families getting together in Western Australia over that period.
So we're going from crush and kill to living with the virus. Has your government made people too scared of COVID?
Look, we've always been very cautious and very careful about COVID, but the time is now to work out an arrangement or a way out of this, and that date is February 5. But the good thing is we've made people ready, and that is a 90% double dose vaccination rate of over 12 by that point in time. So when we transition on February 5, we'll have one of the highest vaccination rates of anywhere in the entire world with no COVID in Western Australia, we hope, at that point in time, which allows us to have a soft landing out of COVID with hopefully minimal restrictions on West Australians. So we have a very good health outcome and a very good economic outcome at the same time.
There are some unclear questions. For example, what happens if there's a COVID case in a workplace? Does an entire business have to shut down?
Well, that's something we'll work through in the lead up to February 5. So the beauty of what we've done is we can watch what happens in South Australia, Queensland and Tasmania as they open in basically now and see what measures work and what is required. So by February 5, we'll have a good idea as to what restrictions are in place should someone go into a workplace or a venue COVID positive, exactly what rules will be in place about the other workmates and other people who are there. So we haven't made final decisions on that. By February 5, we'll have further advice on that. But the beauty is we can watch and see what happens elsewhere, and by February 5, we'll have very, very high rates of vaccination, which will provide huge protection compared to anywhere else in the world.
Would you be happier if we stayed shut? We've done well for nearly 2 years.
Well, a lot of people I'm sure would, but we've got to actually work out a way out of this, and we're also very we realise that at any point in time we could have an outbreak. Someone could come in with COVID who gets through our defences. So we've got to work out a way out of this with high levels of vaccination and the right measures in place at that point in time. Anyone coming into the state has to be double dose vaccinated from interstate. If they come in from overseas, they have to be double dose vaccinated, or if they're not vaccinated, put into hotel quarantine. So we've got as many protections in place as we possibly can, including testing of anyone coming in. So we're confident we're as safe as we can possibly be when we transition on February 5.
Premier, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Sue.
That's 7 News up to the minute for this Monday night. Thanks for joining us. We'll have updates for you a little later. For the latest stories, head to 7news.com.au and follow us on social media. Enjoy your night on 7.